Owning some amount of cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin, is the ultimate expression of financial freedom, but not without self-custody. Buying shares of a Bitcoin ETF is similar to leaving your precious Bitcoin in the custody of an exchange. In both cases, you're trusting a third party to keep your assets safe and secure. As such, they also control your funds. Just a week ago, Coinbase users lost access to their account not once, but twice. And those that were able to log in were greeted with a zero balance on their account. Not fun. In addition, if you make a simple mistake trading a stock on a platform like Vanguard, your trading privileges could be restricted or even revoked. It happened to me, and it is not an expression of financial freedom. But when you do decide to take control of your Bitcoin and move it to a self-hosted wallet, you're assuming a different set of risks, namely seed phrase security and management. If you don't know, a seed phrase is a group of 12, 15, 18, or 24 words randomly selected from the BIP 39 word list that identifies and secures all self-hosted crypto wallets. During account setup, the seed phrase is generated by specialized software using a randomly generated number as the source. To assure proper security, let the software generate the seed phrase for you. Do not try to develop your own seed phrase. You don't have enough randomness or what's called entropy to do it in a secure manner. Essentially, the seed phrase or key acts like a really strong password that unlocks the access to all the crypto in your wallet. If you have the keys, you have the crypto. The security of your seed phrase or seed phrases can't be overstated. Lost and compromised seed phrases are by far the most common way people lose all their crypto. I'm here to prevent that from happening to you. In today's video, I'm going to unbox and review the OneKey KeyTag titanium seed phrase storage device and give you a neat and free digital alternative as well. First, a quick unboxing of the KeyTag. Let's take a look. Here we have the OneKey KeyTag shipping box. The box it came in. Nothing fancy, just some labels. And let's see what's inside. OneKey KeyTag titanium wallet backup plate. Again, pretty nondescript packaging. And let's open the box again. And inside, we have our getting started manual. Let's take a look inside. And we have the comprehensive instruction list. Step 1, find the word. Step 2, punch it. And step 3, there is no step 3. Step 1, step 2, done. Pretty simple. Table of contents, don't need that. And what's in the box? We'll get to that in a second. And then a list of the BIP 39 words, all 2,048 of them. The word is listed, and next to it is the dot pattern that corresponds to that word that you're going to put into the OneKey KeyTag titanium plate with the punch that is in the box. All right, let's put this aside and let's see what we have here. We have 2 key tags and a little drawer pulls out. There it is. And here is the key tag. It has 2 axes. One that is the exponential numbers on one axis, and then the other axis is reserved for your designated seed word. And then the very last row is designed for a passphrase. I'm not sure how that would work unless you're going to be using one of the BIP 39 words. And then you just punch the code into the corresponding word. And then if you have a 24-word seed, you can put the other half on this side, or you can put 2 12-word seeds on one plate. So that's that. So in the box, we also have another key tag. So 2 key tags total. And then we have the punch, which is in this box. It looks like this. It is a spring-loaded punch tool that has a fairly pointy end to it. And you can see it's spring-loaded. It is really intense. You have to put a lot of pressure on this to make a mark on the titanium plate. Not for the faint of heart. I will show you how to use this in a minute. And that's it. That's all that's in the box. And let's get back to the video. The OneKey KeyTag is small and light. It is 36 by 33.5 millimeters and only weighs 14 grams. They are made from aerospace grade TC4 titanium alloy and can withstand temperatures up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit or 1,668 degrees Celsius. The temperature of a typical house fire is approximately 1500 degrees Fahrenheit or 815 degrees Celsius. So these little guys should be the only thing left if you should happen to have a house fire. The tags have a hole punch in the corner, but I'm not really sure what that's for, as carrying these around on your keychain is not the best security protocol. Each tag holds 2 12-word seed phrases or one 24-word seed phrase. If you look really closely at the key tag, you might notice a grid pattern on there. Your seed phrase gets stamped into that grid pattern using a special tool that they include with the kit. This is a really simple form of encryption that adds an extra layer of security to your seed phrase management system, and I love it. So if you look here, basically you've got the seed word designation on one axis right here, and you've got the list of exponential numbers on the other axis. It starts at 1, then 2, then 2 to the power of 2, then 2 to the power of 3, then 2 to the power of 4, etc., all the way up to 2 to the power of 11. The encryption system works like this. These are the seed word rows on the left side here. On the other axis is the exponential numbers. There are numbers marked on the plate. The sum of those numbers adds up to one big number. So in this case, if you look at the first seed word, it is the sum of number 4, number 32, number 128, number 256, and 1024. I don't know what that is, but that represents a number on the list of BIP 39 words. Let's look at the .map word list on GitHub and see if we can figure this out. Let's say the first word you have in your seed phrase is the word doctor, which is right here. That happens to be word number 515. The sum of this dot, and this dot is 515. So that is number 1, number 2, and number 512. It's not labeled, but those are the numbers that those dots represent. So that is word 515, and you would go ahead and punch using your key tag and the punch tool, a dot in the first spot, a dot right here, and a dot right here. And then you would move on to the next word. Let's say the next word is pizza. So we're going to look up the word pizza. Pizza is the word number 1326, and it corresponds to the sum of these values. And I don't know exactly what they are. I think this is, well, I can tell you by looking at the key tag. 1024, 256, 32, 8, 4, and 2. The sum of those numbers is 1326. So you would go ahead and punch those areas on your key tag with the punch tool. Now, titanium is a really hard material, so it's not easy to place a mark on the key tag with the punch tool. That's why OneKey included this handy punch tool, which is ridiculously difficult to use in the package. Allow me to demonstrate. Okay, here is the OneKey KeyTag, and this is the punch that they've included with the kit, and I'm going to show you how to punch a mark into the titanium plate. It is really hard. My wife tried to do it, and she literally could not do it. I think there's a learning curve with doing it, but sometimes this punch just doesn't work very well. So this is what you do. If you look really carefully, there is a tiny, it's not showing up very well, but there's a tiny little indent or a little dot in the center of each little square. That's where the tip of this instrument punch sits, but it doesn't grab it very well. I'm not going to punch anything in the main square. I'm going to punch a few areas in the passphrase column on the bottom. And sorry, it's not close. Let me see if I can make this a little closer. There we go. This is hopefully it'll work. I put this in the center of my palm and then find the square, try to get in the center and push really hard. And ow. It just, the only thing it did was make an indent in the palm of my hand. So I've tried this before, and I ended up using this towel as cushion because it is so hard to do. I'm going to put that around the punch tool. And again, try to punch this very lower right corner piece here. Sorry, I wish you could see that. Oh, there it goes. Okay, this is a perfect example. It's not exactly in the center, even though I tried to make it right in the center. That's not showing very well. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but the punch is not centered in that square, and it could be pretty ambiguous. So you really have to be careful where you position this punch when you're punching the dots on here. I have some, on my other key tag, I have some punch marks that are right on the line, and it would be easy to make a mistake when restoring an account and trying to figure out what the seed phrase is. So if you're doing this, be really careful about how you position this punch or how the punch is positioned before you push down on it and have it activate. Well, that's about it. This is not easy, but the mark is really permanent and should never disappear. Now, if you're not a world-class bodybuilder like me, I have a fantastic digital alternative to show you, and it's free. It's part of the OneKey hot wallet software that you need to download from the OneKey.so website. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll jump in. And before you start entering any kind of seed phrase into this application, you have to make sure that you disconnect from the internet. Please do that right now. After you've got that installed, you should be looking at a page similar to mine. I have the white theme enabled. You may have the dark theme enabled, but this is basically the OneKey hot wallet software. Now, we're not going to mess around with the Bitcoin wallet or anything like that. We're just going to use this feature that it has to create a digital OneKey tag. So to back up your seed phrase, let's take a look at that. So you go down here in the corner and you press the menu button. It's right down here in the corner. Then you click on the OneKey KeyTag button. We're going to be backing up the wallet. Click Get Started. And if you click the wallet button, it would then give you a visual of the key tag for the seed phrase that is used in the hot wallet. But we don't want to do that. We want to enter our own seed phrase and get a digital key tag. So we're going to click down here. We're going to enter our own seed phrase. I happen to have mine in the clipboard, so I'm going to paste that into this box. Press Next, and there I have it. That is my digital key tag. No elbow grease necessary. Way easier than punching holes in a titanium plate. But you have to keep this secure. Then once you get this key tag from the software, what you're going to do is take a screenshot using Command-Shift-4, key pattern on the Mac. I'm not sure what the Windows version is. Take a screenshot. Again, we're offline. Then you can move that to a USB drive or some other type of drive that's encrypted, or you can encrypt the file itself and send it to a cloud storage for long-term storage. Just make sure that the cloud storage is encrypted as well, so to keep things super safe. And that's it. Super easy. The OneKey KeyTag retails for $59 US. I'll put a link for Amazon and OneKey's website itself down below. If you want to buy the key tag, go ahead and use one of those links. I'd appreciate it very much. I think this is an awesome little device to add to your seed phrase management system. You just have to be careful because it is really small and would be easy to misplace in a drawer or someplace in your home. Let me know what you think of the OneKey KeyTag in the comment section below, and tell me what type of system you're using to manage your seed phrase. I'm super curious. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.